Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another college basketball free play video. Be sure to check us out at DocSports.com and make sure to like and subscribe the DocSports YouTube channel. Also, make sure to take advantage of that free 60 link down in the description below that will take you straight to DocSports.com where you can use that $60 same as cash towards any handicapper, any package in any sport that you want. So, for instance, tonight I have a 7-unit college basketball play that is going. Actually, on my card, I have a 7-unit college basketball play and a 5-unit college basketball play. You do not have to buy these separately. You get them as part of a one-day pass, and that's only $30. You can use that free 60 to get my full card, which has 8 total plays and 22 total units in play, and then use that other $30 towards somebody else's one-day pass, or use that towards a weekly pass or something like that. So it really is a good setup. I'm very excited about tonight's 7-unit and 5-unit plays, and I would love to have you on board. So today's free play, we were talking Tennessee minus 8.5 at Syracuse. This one tips off in the Carrier Dome at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, December 2nd. So Tennessee has kind of pissed on Syracuse each of the last 2 years, okay? Last year, Syracuse was a 22-point underdog down in Tennessee, and they did not cover. They lost 96-70. The year before that, they got blown out as well. They were catching 12.5 points at home in 2023, and they lost by 17 in that one, 73-56. So that makes this a little bit of a revenge spot for the Orange. We will see how those last two bludgeonings play into this one. Now, interesting to note that this number opened at 6.5, and everything has gone Tennessee's way. This number has moved 2 full points. I wouldn't be surprised to see it move another half point and get it up onto 9. The public is on the Volunteers, and why not, right? Like, they have been the better team to this point in the season. Although they are coming off, they have early road wins at Louisville and against Illinois. And they looked good last week in the Players era. Now, they are coming off their first loss of the season. They did lose to Kansas. They were in Vegas last week, had to come home, and now have to travel to upstate New York. So that could put Tennessee in a little bit of a letdown spot here. Syracuse lost all 3 of their games last week at the Players era. They lost to Houston, got smoked by Iowa State by 31 in their last game. And they lost to that same Kansas team. So how seriously is this Tennessee team taking Syracuse after blowing them out the last 2 seasons and after seeing them lose all 3 of their games, including that 30-point loss the last time out? Still no Donnie Freeman for Syracuse. However, I actually like Syracuse in this game a little bit. I think 8.5 is a little bit too high. I think they proved that they have the athletes. This is a much better Syracuse team than what they have been packing each of the last 2 years. Last year's Syracuse team might have been, I'm a Syracuse graduate, full disclosure right there, and I've been a Syracuse fan since I was like 7 years old. I can honestly say that last year's team was probably the worst Syracuse team I have ever seen in my life. They are significantly better. They're still not great. They don't make free throws, and they don't make three-pointers at a tremendous clip, which, isn't great, I gotta say. But their athleticism, their physicality, they're going to have the home crowd behind them. I know they lost all 3 of those games last week, but as I mentioned, they took Houston to overtime, and I think they were only down 4 in that Kansas game with 5 minutes left in that. So that was an extremely competitive game against a team that just beat Tennessee. So when you factor in the situational advantage and the points that Syracuse has, I think that they're the side. I would also look at the under 146.5. Shooting in the dome, if you're not used to it, can be a little bit wonky, and Tennessee isn't exactly known for its defense. As long as Syracuse can keep Jacoby Gillespie kind of bottled up a little bit tonight, I think that they hang around in this game. I don't see them losing by double digits, so I would say take the points and look at the under with the Orange tonight. All right, that is my free play for today. Be sure to check back for more. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.